Welcome to the presentation for Ella Entertainment Integrated Marketing Communication Strategy. This is a presentation showing what we plan to utilize to launch Ella Entertainment as a business. Based on recent studies, the target market will be women between the ages of 35 and 45 that have experienced life-altering situations, circumstances, grief-stricken events. In order to be successful, any company must have goals that they strive for. The sky is really the limit. We can dictate these goals that we plan to accomplish. A few goals that we're going to look at for Ella Entertainment will be as such. We plan to volunteer our services to shelters, women shelters, homeless shelters, at least once a quarter for starting year 2013. We also plan to secure some event bookings within that community as well to introduce ourselves. We know that we want to hit those goals head on to be successful. We want to secure those locations so that we can introduce ourselves into the environment or the marketplace. In order to do that, you must have a marketing strategy. I like this cartoon. This gentleman is selling things, but he's not going to sell anything unless people know about him. So you have to have a unique marketing strategy to put you above the rest of the companies that are existing out there. We have 5 areas here that we're going to focus on, one being advertising, which we plan to utilize videos to do that. We're going to do some promotional opportunities, meaning allowing people to make music selections that we sing. Public relations, we're going to do some newspaper ads. And of course, we're going to do the word of mouth. Now, you have to be very careful with this word of mouth because it can work positively for you or it can work negatively against you. And so we're hoping that we accomplish the goal that we would like, which is to influence consumers. Again, with that feedback, you want to make sure that it's positive and that it's from a trusted source. So that people will patronize your business or you'll be able to showcase your services in the right area or the right circumstances. You want to make sure that it's positive. This is an infographic that I found that explains how it can, I guess, word of mouth can be used from the promoter. That's someone that you have good services, passive. No one really talks about their service. And then you have the detractors, which have negative experiences, and then they share that with the world. So you have to be very strategic with your planning on your marketing budget. We would like to have thousands of dollars to be able to invest in it, but odds are you may be working with a small budget. Say, for instance, you have $10,000 that you may want to work with. How do we utilize those dollars? We can use those dollars in stationery. We can use it in newspaper ads. You want to get the biggest bang for your buck, basically. And for us, for the $10,000, we're going to use the most of it, or the majority of it, for a website launching, which we believe will help us. Success. How do you measure your success? We want to do that in a couple of different ways. You want to make sure that you have a place or a measure in place so that you can measure your success, so that you can tweak things in the event that you need to. You don't want to go down a wrong path here. Success, I love this picture. How we're going to measure success. We're going to measure it by customer testimony. We're going to utilize anonymous surveys. We want to make sure that we have our pulse on the market in terms of making sure that our services are meeting needs. The ultimate success, I would want to say, would be to see our consumers or our customers, our patron, soaring like eagles, to make sure that they have a new outlook on life. They're making the most of opportunities. They are making lemonade out of lemons. Hopefully, you've